He wants to start this drive with a pass. Snags it over the middle. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Plows through the defense. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. Pulls it and runs it again. There's a crease. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. And it's the Roadrunners come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? On the move. Short gain on the play before he slides. They've got the ball at midfield, but they're facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. Oh, he's got some space. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. To the air on first down. Fires on the move. Finds a man on the right. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo.
Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Offense scoops it up and still going.
And those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football, and you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again, and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
And tackled there by the defense.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
And a missed opportunity on. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. He's got him.
Hey, listen, on offense, just take what the defense gives you. Quarterback looks out wide. He sees the DB way off of the receiver. Throw him the easy hitch pass. You'll take that completion.
Oh, they're after him. Back open in the middle. He'll get a fresh set of downs, stopped at the 31-yard line. And the Roadrunners come to the line in the hurry-up.
And there's finally a bright spot for this offense in the passing game, completing that on 3rd down. I know we're in the 2nd quarter. They're trailing by a lot, but you need something positive to happen here to build some momentum. Maybe they can build on that, drive the field, score some points before going in here at halftime, get a little juju going.
Rushes on him. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. How about that? UTSA will take over in the offense, ready to return to the field. They come into this 3rd quarter with a lot of work they need to. Takes it the other way. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. They'll ride the hot hand. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. They'll run play action. Quickly to the tight end. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Picked up some yardage with that completion. Now second down. Keeps it on the option. Makes it past the marker. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31.
Man, this defense has to be better. You have to stop the first part of the option, and that is the quarterback. And he gets loose. He gets the first down, another set of downs. They need to figure out this plan and how to stop this quarterback.
Pocket breaking down. Slides to the ground after picking up the first. Great play on second and short. This offense hasn't found the end zone yet. Starting to move. It's 1st and 10. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Tight end in motion. See how the D reacts. Off play action. Got a man. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's a heat. Takes a hit as he fires. They needed a big play, and they got it. And the foot down for the first down. The Roadrunners, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, UTSA. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. Sometimes we ask coaches about halftime adjustments, and they go blah, 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 blah. And then sometimes they make some good ones.
Sometimes that blah, 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 blah actually works, but it's working now. But it might be too little too late, but at least you got the party started.
On 2nd and goal, he carries again. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And on offense, you know this is 4-down territory. You have to come away with a touchdown. You're getting boat raced in this game right now. You're going to have to make this possession count.
Yeah, definitely because of the slow start, now putting yourself behind the 8 ball. I think this offense is going to have to be aggressive the rest of the game.
This defense wants to bring some pressure. Trailing by multiple possessions in the 3rd and desperately needing a score, they'll go for it on 4th down. And he's not going to be able. And it's the Roadrunners come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. He'll start this drive firing. Here's the pressure. He'll pull it down. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. The officials blow the whistle to stop play. There is a Longhorn shaken up. Line getting set on 2nd down. Back to pass. Here comes the heat. And down he goes.
And this offensive line's got to do a better job. Man, you got to protect your quarterback. Listen, this offense is not playing great. They got to somehow find a way to start to get something together here in this 2nd half.
Off the play fake. Floating away. Oh, he didn't get past the marker before starting his slide, and now it's 4th down. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He will not get it. A 4th down. Looking downfield on 1st down. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. They get the completion, but it won't be... Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And the Heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line. So now they'll try to mitigate that disaster on second down from the 15. Looking to fire. Hauls it in. Makes guys miss. That's what he does as he's out to the 20. This defense has kept him backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on third and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. It's incomplete, and they'll turn it over on down. The run inside. It's House. They'll give him 4 on the pickup. It's 2nd and 6. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Looking for a crease. It's Hicks. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. Now the Longhorns will call the first of their 3 timeouts. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. Calls his own number. They tried to go smash mouth on third and short, and it did. This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out. They take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between the eyes. This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. Wants to throw on first down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Finds his man down the middle. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down.
Who says in the RPO pass game you can't throw anything vertically downfield, right? It doesn't all have to be screens and throws at the line of scrimmage. There's a good example of a quarterback pushing the ball vertically downfield after the play fake to the running back.
In a competitive conference like the SEC, you just can't afford to start 0-1 if you want to chase a championship. Really important to get off to a good start.
No doubt, in the SEC, you've got to set the tone early. It's all about creating momentum out of the gate. Both of these teams had this game circled all offseason, David. They know what's riding on the line.
There's so much riding on the line. Who gets to Atlanta down the road? Bragging rights, recruiting rights, all this stuff. Once you get...
And the quarterback will take it. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise. Oh, and the attempt is no good. After the miss, no chance. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. They're working that left side. And he's got enough for the first down. It'll be at the 35. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw on first down. It's on target and complete. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. From the gun, running back on the move. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. If they don't pick up this third down, let's see if they trust their field goal kicker after the miss on the last drive. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure coming. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity.
And that's
from the gun, they'll try the middle. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. DKR heating up and trying to make third down impossible here. Under fire. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass. And if off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. He's going to run it. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised that initially he's flushed out of the pocket, nothing's open, and he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding early. He just knows where the defense isn't, and he's able to attack that space with his speed and get a positive play.
Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Off the bootleg to buy a little space. On target. And he was just showing off all of the slick moves before the defense finally got him on the ground. The Bulldogs can really attack on this 2nd and short. Gets the back moving. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to find another play. Come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as they bring the punter onto the field now. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. And the ball will bounce at the 4. And they've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. The give on the inside. Not much he could do there. Does pick up 2 to the 34. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. He'll run it again. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. And the Bulldogs are facing 3rd and inches. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Tackle behind the line of scrimmage, and what a big 3rd down. Just about a half minute to play in the first half. It's 1st and 10. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Finds his tight end. The Bulldogs will use their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Looking downfield, and time is running short. Trying to set up the screen. He'll have enough to give Mississippi State a first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. That's caught. It's McNabb. Mississippi State calls the second of its 3 timeouts. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. 2nd and short, maybe looking for a shot. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
That's why as quarterbacks you cannot telegraph the pass. You cannot stare down.
Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. Not a lot of scoreboard fireworks from these guys in the first half, but they've got a chance here after making some halftime adjustments.
Yeah, and remember, it just takes one play to kick the door open, and all of a sudden there's a lot more confidence again. So which guy on this offense can hit the big home run and break this thing open?
Well, and the good thing is it's such a low-scoring game. I'm still very much in this. I can be who I am.
Trying to get behind the defense. Swatted away and broken up. A great play there by the DB. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Caught in the backfield. It's Henderson. Mississippi State going up tempo. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. Under fire. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Almost lost the football. The punt team makes its way onto the field. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Catches it cleanly at the 20. And the punt team gets down there. Here comes the Mississippi State offense ready to attack. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. Pulls it on the option. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. They ran it on 1st down, now on 2nd. Caught in the backfield, it's McNabb. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down. New set of downs after the completion. That's caught. It's Henderson. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Short completion on 1st down, and here they are with 2nd and 8. Now the play fake. He's got the tight end. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. In search of their first touchdown of the game, they are on the move with a 1st and 10. Motion from the wide receiver. Grabbed in the middle. It's Henderson. Breaks into the open. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's 1st down. The Bulldogs go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Gives it on the option. And he had no option on that one. Defense ready for anything, and they stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Motion from the wideout. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Out of the backfield, he's open. Nowhere to go and not much to show for that one. Officials are stopping the clock as there is still a Mississippi State player down on the field. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. Bringing the heat. And they got it.
Offense, you got to do a better job. There's got to be more.
Hold and fire complete. An 8-yard pickup on the 1st down completion. Now 2nd and 2. They'll run it from the gun. That'll be enough to give Mississippi State a fresh set of downs.
And we knew the linebackers were the strength of this defense, but coming in the offense, man, they felt really good about their running back. And so far, man, it's been a fun matchup to watch, but advantage to these guys that have been filling gaps, scraping, getting to the football, making plays. This linebacker unit really held down.
Snags it, and there's running room. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down. Mississippi State to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Oh, they're after him. He's got it. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Henderson. Makes the grab almost to the 1st down marker, but a good pickup on that one. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. They're going back to the ground. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd period. Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead. They've built a cushion. They've got a nice lead. Now the task is finish the deal as you take a look at the 3rd quarter stats. So 1st down will open up the final period. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Spins away from the defense. How about that run as he drives it all the way down to the 13-yard line? It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. The RPO, it's complete. Good, solid tackle. Horns up and ready to hook them. Serious noise on 3rd down in DKR. Unloads quickly. Could not make his way to the corner. Clock stops momentarily as there is an injured Bulldog on the play. It's a one-score game late, and they've got to go for it on 4th down. Rushes on him. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt.
And some people won't like that, but I like aggressiveness, and that's who they are.
Mississippi State comes out on offense to start the drive. Giving up that last touchdown was an absolute killer. Now it's a 2-possession game. They must get something here. Mississippi State right back to the line.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, or whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them, because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming into it. But the defense, they've risen to the occasion. Their fronts.
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. On fourth down, they're taking to the air. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
Yeah, and he runs a quick out route, and this is a timing route. Quarterback has to trust him, throw him the football. You can tell they've thrown this a time or two. Nice job, nice success.
Forced out of the pocket. Slides, avoids the punishment, and picks up the first down. Mississippi State really efficient on offense right now.
Second and short is a great situation to be in. And look at him. He drops back to pass the football. He doesn't have to throw the football. He wants to be aggressive, but he can just take off and scramble. Doesn't have to take a chance. Great being ahead of the sticks.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Got out of trouble and throws. He's got the back in the middle. You want to talk about running behind your pads as he plows his way to the 35. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. His third down a little longer after that penalty. A run for the quarterback. Dragged down right at the line of scrimmage, and it'll be fourth down. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on fourth down. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this. They're going to open this drive with a pass. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running. Looking to fire. Bought a little time, lets it go. He's got it. Timeout is called, and the clock is down to 8. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. He's taking a deep shot. The pass is incomplete, and 1 second is left. And after this play, the cake will be baked. They're throwing for it on fourth down. He wants a big play here late. Oh, he dropped it, just didn't work it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on down. A strong, methodical, workmanlike effort from this team. No frills, just... Now on the counter. Got enough for the first. At the 45, maybe a crease. Inside and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Wildcats.
And these offensive coordinators tell you they want to start fast and they want to establish the run game. That is exactly what you did. First drive, you hand the football off, making the...
On the move from inside his 5. He'll be stopped just short of the 25-yard line. Wildcats sending their offense onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Pocket breaking down. A little release to the back. And the spin move bought him a little time, just not a lot of yardage. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Red pass hits complete. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Grabbed behind the line. It's Ferguson. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. The Wildcats have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
And there's so much for a quarterback to think about. Stick it out in the belly. Do I pull it? Now when I pull it, I got to get my feet set, make an accurate throw to the right guy. So a lot of things going on. And I think that you saw that led to a little bit of inaccuracy.
To the ground to try to move the chains. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Wildcats have this offense rolling. Right back to the well. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. To throw, it's Ward. Gets it to the back. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. DKR heating up and trying to make 3rd down impossible here. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete to the left. Turning it on. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. And the Wildcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Throws to the wideout. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive.
And I tell you what, when defenses play zone, all eyes are on the quarterback. You have a zone to drop to.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Running inside, it's Patterson. He now has 85 yards rushing, and that should be no surprise. He's been among the nation's elite all season. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Rides to the back. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. You got to think they'll try to muscle their way forward on 3rd and short from the 29. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. Really nice job to get it past the sticks, pick up the first down at the 30. Kentucky back at it with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Makes the catch. It's Ferguson. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Patterson. Not a lot of daylight. He gets one to the 32.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Back to throw, it's Ward. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
And the
They'll start this drive going to the air. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
And a great job by the defense, dropping in zone coverage, all eyes on the quarterback, taking away the options, and then finally the pass rush gets home, gets him on the ground.
Got a little grass. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. Third and short from the 45. Here's a hit. He sacked this defense all over. On the ground, it's Patterson. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the ground, he's got it again. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Trying play action. Got it. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. Dropping back, it's Ward. He'll get rid of it. It's complete. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give on the option. There he goes. Stop is made at the 36, but he picked up 10 on that one and has a fresh set of downs. And the Wildcats back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. And he's brought down after a nice game.
Really put an offensive possession together here that's fun to watch. Like, it's fun to watch them own the line of scrimmage, be physical. In this area of the field, this is what they call the fringe, right outside the red zone. It's kind of your last opportunity to take shots, take advantage of the extended space on the field before you get cramped in the red zone. So I look for this offense to be aggressive.
Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. Got enough space. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down.
And this drive, this offense is really focused on physicality, man. Running the football, look at right here, right up the gut. Nice play, nice job just controlling the line of scrimmage, putting a drive together. This offense really doing a good job right now.
Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Slams ahead. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks.
For loss there. He's playing so well with his eyes right now. He's
just enough time for one final play in this half. And couldn't quite connect. That's going to wrap up the first half here. Now we join Kevin with the half. He'll put toe together and get this second half started. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Tackled and brought. Kentucky has it back, and the Big Blue offense takes the field. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. Takes the easy throw in the flat. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Last completion picked up a couple. Here comes 2nd and 8. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
Great play by the cornerback. In this offense, they're just trying to get this receiver the ball quickly to see if he can make something happen. But that cornerback was draped all over him. Nice job.
Here comes the heat. Floats it out in space. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. That was right on the borderline. You want to make that quarterback feel you, but the official thought it was a little too much. The roughing the passer penalty. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. Makes the grab. It's Ferguson. Oh, he's got some space. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
They were able to get the ball to the running back in space, but that space just evaporated.
And a great job by the defense, man. It's tough to get those guys on the ground. They're so used to having the football as running backs and making plays and being dynamic. So usually one guy not going to get into the ground. You want many guys swarming to the football, trying to get that elusive guy on the ground.
Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. Quick release on the RPO. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. This Kentucky offense doing work. They're set up with another first down. They'll run it from the gun. Stopped after a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
He'll get it all the way down to the 8-yard line, and the defense is feeling the heat. Kentucky will come to the line with a 1st and goal. Scanning the field, it's Ward. Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here.
And this defense sold out for the run. I love it. Physical, downhill, 2nd and goal. Nice job getting the stop, forcing the 3rd down.
Looking to the end zone on 3rd and goal. Lets it fly. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone. Bunch formation for these receivers. The run inside. It's Burgess. Hits that hole for 4 and gets it out to the 16. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. Makes the catch on the left. Sprinting away. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Kentucky. No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in week 6.
And that's what makes this guy so dangerous. You get him the ball early, and he can do all...
And he'll bring it back. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line. Wildcats come out and set and ready to go. So thanks to the defense, they take over. Big lead in hand and an opportunity to run. Breaks into the open. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. Kentucky now operating in the red zone. They're going to ride this running back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Tight end now in motion. Running inside. It's Burgess. There's some room. Defense comes up with a stop, but not before he moves the chains and takes it inside the 10 to the 8. So close to cashing it in for this offense. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. They'll switch it up here and look to throw. Working that left side now. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. Now 3rd and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. On the run, it's Burgess. They rode their running back, but he could not make it. It'll be 4th down.
And this defense has got to be jacked up, and they finally forced the 4th down.
Here comes the Kentucky offense out onto the field. So thanks to the defense, they take over. Big lead in hand and an opportunity to run this clock out if they so choose. That's caught. It's Burgess. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down moment. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Burgess. Pulled down for the tackle. 3rd and 6 yards to go. Send the tight end in motion. To the air, it's Ward. Pressure coming. Snagged out of the air. Offenses gain momentum with 3rd down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. Here comes Kentucky after picking up that 1st down. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. The defense working to manage that clock. They used the timeout, 1:55 remaining. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Bringing the heat. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat. Timeout taken by Texas. It's their 2nd. They'll take a moment to gather their thoughts and put together a plan for this 3rd down play. Got his man on the right. No more room to run as this defense rises up on 3rd. Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming. Happy with the situation, the quarterback will take a knee.